Good morning. How's it going? I know it's not morning for a lot of people, but it is morning for some people on half the planet. It's also good evening, good afternoon, good night, whatever you want to pretend what kind of time zone you're in. Sure, why not? How's it going? It is another edition of Indie Creator Hub. Well, we usually talk about different things, usually talking about alternative platforms like Trovo, Glimish, Owncast. Also, that includes Guilded as well, because it's an alternative platform to Discord. So tonight we're actually going to be talking about Guilded and how it pertains to keeping yourself organized as a content creator or a gamer and keeping everything organized in your server. So that's what we're going to be talking about tonight, and going to be running through a couple things and showing off what Guilded is possible with Guilded that you can use yourself, and it's absolutely free. There's no Guilded Nitro, there's no paywalls or anything like that. So that's what we're going to do tonight. It's going to be a nice, easy going evening. I just got done finishing up a couple recordings of some shorts that I'm going to be releasing throughout the next couple, next week. Because I got one coming out tomorrow that I just finished recording. I kind of was a little late on getting things done. So I decided to batch record at least 3. So I have some space I can do some over the weekend. So that's going to be coming out on tomorrow and Sunday. No, tomorrow and Saturday, and then Monday. Because I'm having it come out every other day. So I don't want like shorts every week, because it's been this past week and a half has been really interesting watching the amount of views coming in from shorts is just downright amazing. It's boosted up the Indie Creator Hub channel a lot. And I want to say thank you. Our work is not done yet, because we have to get at least 1,000 subs and at least 4,000 watch hours, and we're getting there slowly but surely, but eventually we'll get there one day. That's my main goal, is to get at least the Indie Creator Hub as a YouTube partner within the partner program. So that's my goal. It might take another year or two, but hopefully 1 year I'll get that going for the channel. What you could do right now is hit that sub button. That's like right down there. No, over there. Just hit it. And I say thank you for doing that. Make sure you also watch the videos as well, because that also helps big time. So let's actually get started here. And I have to get into the correct scene. There we go. So I got our test server here. I've been testing out Trello. I'm running Trello and Notion. I've gone back to ClickUp because I paid for a year of that, so why not? Might as well use it. I gotta stick to one, because moving from one to another it's very confusing for me as well. Trying to get my workflow process down. So yes, this live stream was supposed to go on last week, but I pushed a couple things to this week as well. Just for decided to take some me days. I know it's not very good with the consistency, but needed to be done. All right. Cool. Okay, so let's get things started here. Now, if you're watching on Owncast, thank you for watching me over on Owncast. I will be doing a video on what is Owncast, how to set it up and get everything working, and what exactly is it. The TLDR is that it's your own personal streaming server. Think of it as like you take Twitch, but it's just your channel, and that's it. So it's good if you want to do with just like be as private as can be, make it as your own. You don't have to worry about algorithms. You can embed it inside a site. It's completely yours to do what you want with it. It's a great software. Little caveats: you have to have a beefy server. Like you have to run your own server. I'm running it through DigitalOcean right now, and I'm on the 2 virtual CPUs, 4 gigs memory, and 50 gigs drive space. I was having some issues with it where I was trying to do my gaming streams on it because I'm using the same for both, and it was pegging the CPU is about like 80%, 90%, sometimes even 100%. And I was like, okay, if I bump it up to the more expensive plan, like the $50 a month plan, let's see how that, and it's still 90% CPU. I'm like, what the heck is going on here? And I'm like, okay, well, because I use Ecamm, I'm like, is it because I'm sending out at least, was it 5,000 kbh or 5 megs? And so I decided, okay, let's have it at 5,200. That's why my bit rate is for people who can watch. And that still wasn't doing anything. I'm like, fine, there's one other option I can do. So I bumped it back down to the $20 plan, and it's perfectly fine because I switched it to, instead of having the server do all the encoding, it's just basically taking my raw feed I'm sending out from a Mac Mini to the Owncast server, and I'm sitting at 7% CPU, 8% memory, and 3% disk space. Sometimes it goes up to like 10 or 20% on the CPU, but that's a lot better than what it was prior to that. So I'm like, okay, this is a lot better. Let's try this. No, I played Overwatch. I played Fallout. No problems. Everything was smooth sailing. So I'm sending out a 1080 at 30 FPS, low latency as possible, much as possible. Let's see what my stream health here is. About 10 seconds is the latency, which is good. I mean, it'll fluctuate, but it's solid. So what I'm thinking of doing, I'll probably drop it down to even less on the server side, see if I can do that and see how that reacts. Let's just save some money, right? But there's a little experiment going, and it's going great, actually. It's perfect. Perfect as can be. But I'm still also streaming out to YouTube. I decided to not stream to Twitch with the Indie Creator Hub. The simple fact is Twitch, I have more viewership on YouTube with this channel as with a live stream, because it doesn't go away after 14 days, and it's there for, then I can have all my other shorts and my long form videos I extract from my live streams as separate videos. So it's kind of like, why should I set that up for Twitch when Twitch is mostly for, like gaming or not what I'm doing, because I haven't gathered an audience over there in quite some time. So I'm like, why even bother anymore with Twitch? Twitch is meh. There's not enough audience participation for this kind of content. that I can take advantage of. Not take advantage of. You know what I mean. That I can relate to. But let's see. We are at 15 mark. So let's go ahead, get started, shall we? I'm gonna make sure I got everything set up. All right, here we go. So this video is going to be an overview of everything that Guilded is. Ugh. So what this video is going to be about is an overview of Guilded and its features, especially for content creators and live streamers, and how to help them grow their channels and their communities, most notably within Guilded itself. So let's go ahead, take a look at what Guilded has to offer for content creators and live streamers. So the first thing that you're going to see here is we have our test server. If you missed how we created this, I will have a video in the description or in the thingies up above to help show you how to create your own server. It's very straightforward. It's very easy. But what this actually is that this is a great test bed so we can mess things up and not worry about doing this on a live server. Well, it is live. Well, one that no one really knows about. Just like the rest of my servers. All right, continuing on. So how does Guilded help you as a content creator? Well, one thing is with collaboration. What do you mean? What do you mean by that? Well, best way to explain that is to actually show you. Now, I have this here is a calendar. I know it's amazing. It's innovative. But the thing is that you can add on to this with what's called a scheduling. So let me go ahead and show you a schedule. So I'm going to go ahead and create a schedule section. All right, so let's say you have your community and you want to invite other creators or people within your community to help collab with a project that you want, or a video or anything that you want to work on. The best way you can do that is by setting up a schedule section within your own server. Now, I have it set here, and unfortunately I don't have any other people, so it's kind of be difficult, but I'll try to get the gist of what I'm trying to tell you here. So you have your schedule, and the best way you can do is like with any kind of scheduling software is you want to check, all right, I'm available between 11 a.m. and 7 p.m. That's quite a long time. Now, as you see here, a little pop-up has come up. It says create an event. What you can also do is have other people come in and say, well, I'm available between 12 and 3. So you can set up a time that you guys can come together to do a live stream or set up a time to record a video for your project or whatever. So what you can also do is click on where it says create event between 4 p.m. or let's say between, say 3 and 4 p.m. So what this is going to do is open up a new window. You can go ahead and title this. This is a title, if you can spell. Now you can also set up in a calendar channel that you have already selected, so you can have other people within your community say, oh, I want to take a look at that when you guys are doing that live stream or something. So you can set that up. Your time and date is already pre-populated. You can set this up as a reoccurring, so you can do it like every day, once a week, every month, or you can do a custom run every other week. You can do this. You can do a location. is my house. You can also set up a URL. So if you have a Twitch stream or Owncast live stream, you can set the URL for other people that are interested in this particular event. You can set the domain, or maybe not the domain, but the URL here as well. And you can also put in a description. Very, very descriptive on the description. And one other thing you can also do, this is kind of like a help organize different events that you have going on. You can color code them. So let's say live streams, let's go ahead and have them purple because they're on Twitch. It's because, you know, Twitch's brand colors are purple. So let's go ahead and hit create. So it automatically opens up the event within the calendar. So you can go ahead, have people RSVP to it. You can invite other people to it. Say, hey, I want to actually have this person come in and join us as well. And you can go ahead, search for members within your community and give them an invite link to this particular event. Now you can also have where it says chatting. You notice that, right? So let's go ahead and view chat. So you can stream within your own event on your own server. So like it says here, we automatically create this thread for events 15 minutes before they begin, so you can discuss anything related to your event in real time. They will archive once the event is over. So there we go. And it says streaming will be available 15 minutes before the event or as soon as the discussion starts, which is a great thing because you have your schedule that you can have collaborate with other people in your community. You can create an event from that schedule, and from that event from within the calendar, you can go ahead, start up a stream within your own Guilded server. I mean, you pretty much have everything within one particular spot without including third-party bots or outside sources. It's all built in to the Guilded infrastructure that is your server. And it's all for free. You don't have to pay extra for this stuff. Now, the only thing that you can do, if I shouldn't say it can for free, depending on the server owner, you can set up your own subscription tiers, and then you can log stuff behind a subscription tier. But everything else, cross-server emotes, animated emotes, unlimited emotes, unlimited servers that you can join, high quality voice chat, all for free. You don't have to pay for it at all. Now, okay, so let's say our event is over. We this is a text test. All right, so as you saw, if there's a discussion started, we can go ahead and start up a stream. I'm not gonna go ahead and do that because it's gonna cause some weird issues and stuff like that because I'm recording and streaming, and yeah, let's not be dangerous here. But you can see the capability and the possibilities that are available to you within Guilded itself. All right, so let's go ahead. We are done. Let's go back to our calendar here. Now, I want to create another event. All right. All you gotta do is find a date that you want. Click the plus sign on that date. There you go. That's the same window that we saw earlier in creating an event. Let's go ahead and let's say 10:30. Yep, that sounds good. Text there. Let's have it because it's going to be on Twitch. Let's check out the events tab here. This actually is a pretty cool feature. You can allow or disallow RSVP, which that means is that other people within your community that are capable to RSVP to your event. Let's say you want to post up your live streaming schedule. So let's say I stream Mondays and Wednesdays. You can post up which day and what you're going to be talking about, what game you're going to be playing, and you want people to RSVP. Say if you playing Overwatch and you want to say, hey, please RSVP if you want to join me and play some games within Overwatch during my live stream. So you can do that here. You can also limit the attendance. Let's say if this is something that is an event that happens in real life at a location in the real world. I know, right? Weird. You only have enough seats, so let's say for 20 people. So you can go ahead, add that, and we're going to do 20 people can only come to this particular event. And you have to be RSVP. You can also restrict roles. What that means is specify the roles that can attend the event. So let's say mods only. This is an event that's for my community mods, and we're going to get together and have a great time at like Dave and Buster's or something. I don't know. Whatever you guys do. You also have a fill out form upon RSVP. So it requires an attendee to fill out a form upon RSVP. And you can create that form right here. It opens up another window. So you can have a form built in to help facilitate your event creation and keep things organized on how people are coming to your events. This is mostly for like I said, live events, or if you want to have a small private event that is only available between certain roles or certain amount of people that you want to invite in. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit cancel on that. You can also add a poll. You can build a poll right within this event. It's awesome. So you can also have it that none of this is available and you don't even need to worry about the events, and just go ahead, let's create a new one. Boom, there it is. So if you just click on the title of this, it gives you a small little pop-up of what this event is and who's going. If there's an RSVP list or anything like that, it gives you that information. And also the description. The description, yeah, I just random keystrokes. But you get the idea, right? Now, another thing that you can do to keep your community organized as a content creator or a live streamer is if you have a document, like if you have a script or a video description that you use all the time. Great way to do that is to have a document section. There it is. Let's say title YouTube stuff. A tough stuff. Go ahead, hit create. So what you can do here is click on create doc or create a doc. This is YouTube description template. Now I have one that I use a lot as well. Let's see, let me go ahead into this. All right, so I'm copying and pasting a template that I have in a Microsoft Word, so I can paste it in here. Now I know it comes up with these embeds, so let's just go ahead and get rid of those because we don't need that. They're not going to transfer over into YouTube. There we go. So you can use this as a template for your YouTube videos that you can always come back to and keep organized instead of having to type out the same thing, because all you have to do is replace the first part here for your videos. So if I want to go ahead and have this added, hit published. I want to go back to my listing and it shows you right here, YouTube description template. And you can do this with any kind of template, any kind of documents that you want to keep organized inside your particular Guilded server that you have for your community. Now, you don't need to have this be public facing. If you want to keep this private, like I showed you, is you can have it set up that no one can see this particular documentation. So you can have it deny so no one can see it. And when no one can see it, only you can see it. So that is a great feature that you don't need, like I mentioned prior, you don't need a third-party bot or system or anything like that. It's all built in within Guilded. Now, hold on. Now, another thing you can do as well here is that a lot of people have capability for downloading their clips, let's say from Twitch, or use a service called from Metal, which installs on your computer that automatically takes clips, or you can set it up to hit a key and it makes a clip for you. Well, what you can also do is set yourself up within a media folder to organize, keep track of all the clips that people can actually also submit clips that they made of your streams or your videos or anything like that, all within this one particular section. So let's go ahead. I'm going to add a clip here. Actually, let's use a clip. So I'm going to go ahead, add this into my folder. And like, depending on how you have set up your server, anyone can do this. Any member of your community can do this as well. So I'm gonna go ahead, add that in. As you can title that, you can also put a description, which is awesome, because the great thing with Guilded, especially with media stuff, go ahead, pause that, is that you can title this, you can have set reactions, you can share it, you can post a comment. Comments are actually embedded within or are part of your media submission that you did. So you don't have to worry about posting a clip or a picture or anything like that and then have people talk about it, and then it just scrolls away to wherever and it gets lost in the ether. Here you have the capability to leave a comment, and that comment is added to that particular post, and it shows you here that, hey, this particular item has a comment. It's pretty awesome. Now, like I said, you can have this set up as a, let me go ahead and retitle this clip storage. So now any member of your community and yourself can add your clips from your live streams and your videos here. No problem. And you have the control and capability. If someone puts in something that's not supposed to be there, you can move it to where it's supposed to be by easily clicking on 3 dots, move to a different channel. Of course, it is not showing up because I don't have another media server or another media section. So there you go. And then you can also share it, or you can also copy the media link. So what that means, if I go here, I can share it within my own server or another place, and it takes you right back to that particular item. Now you can also go to share it within your Guilded. Much better embed, or a better way to do it. There's two different ways you can do it. So you can go ahead, put it in general, say, look at this awesome boop. 3 boops, 3 O's. And post it up in general. There it is. So there's 2 different ways you can go about it. Getting the link, you can share that to on your Twitter, Mastodon, or any other place, any other server that you want to as well. So the options are pretty much unlimited to how you can share material that has been shared within your own server, outside of your server, and also inside it as well, or other servers as well. It's Shareopolis. Share everywhere. All right. So we got the clip storage. We got our events. We got everything else that we're looking for is keeping ourselves organized. Well, we already showed you how to do that with the scheduling, the calendar, creating events, collabing with other people. Within the event, you can set up your own stream that you can start within your server. So if you want to do a let's say a members only night where you want to go over certain things or talk with your moderators to set up a time to do a live stream within your Guilded server between you and your mod team or your staff team, whatever, however you want to call them. So those are just the basic options that are available to you within your Guilded server that are completely free for any server owner, any member of your community. Is quite possibly the best thing that you can ask for, and that the best way you can get this moving is to share it amongst your other people that you know, your friends, family, neighbors, your gaming clan, or anything like that. This is perfect for setting things up for your gaming clan, your gaming community. If you're a content creator, a live streamer, it checks all the boxes for everything. Go back to this camera. Now, excuse me. What you can also do is also leave a comment down below in this video to let me know if I missed anything, or if you have any other comments or suggestions or complaints. I'm open to all kinds of discussion. So go ahead and leave them in the comment down below. And also be sure to hit that follow button or not the follow button, but a subscribe button here on YouTube to help increase the number of subscribers to, we're almost 10, was it 10? No, yeah, 10% of the way there. Also, our link to our own community server on Guilded is in the description down below. Go ahead, join our community, and let's get this discussion started. Now, next time, we're going to talk about different things of, no, I'm just going to leave this part out of the video because it doesn't make sense. Now, if you also want to know how to start your own server within Guilded, I have a video that will pop up right there that you can also click on and learn more about creating your own Guilded server for your own community. Go ahead, click on it. It's right there. Do it. Now, that portion of the video is done. So what I usually like to do after doing all the recording, because I just take the whole video and strip out the front and back and any kind of mistakes or anything, the bloopers as it were, and create the video from there. Usually what I like to do on this time, the part of the end part of the stream, is to do any kind of Q&A. If you have any questions or anything like that, don't feel bad, and go ahead and post them up in the chat. If you're watching on OwnQuest or on YouTube, Be much appreciated too. If you have any questions, I'll try to answer as best as I can. Now, I do have on my gaming side of things, I'm running an experiment. I don't get me wrong, I am absolutely over the world ecstatic about Gilded. The problem is that with Discord, enjoy what I saw the class professor. Well, there's gonna be a test on Friday. How's it going, St. Clinton? Welcome on in. And nice thing about using Ecamm, I can do that. I can have comments down below. It's beautiful. So yeah, it's and it goes away after like 15 or 30 seconds. It's supposed to. There it goes. But yeah, it's so I started up, or I redid my Two-Tone Waffle Discord server. So I gave everyone who follows me on my gaming side of things a choice to be part of the Discord or be part of the Gilded. Both are pretty much the same thing. I am not doing one over the other. It's just I like to give people a choice, because I know Discord has the mind share of potential members over Gilded at the moment. Hopefully within the next year or two, that starts to swing in Gilded's favor, which would be a great thing. Because I love Gilded. I love the options and everything that is available for Gilded for your members. And it doesn't have them charge $10 a month to do animated or cross server emotes. That's just ridiculous. That shouldn't be paywalled. But it's just something that I'm giving people a chance. If they want to do Discord, that's fine. I'll be in there as well. But I'm also in my Gilded server there, and I also have the Gilded server that is part of the Indie Creator Hub. I have different sections there, and I'm slowly building out. And I know people will join, but get more people to. Hold on, I gotta sneeze. Excuse me. So yeah, I'm fully on board. I don't have a Discord for Indie Creator Hub because it'd be kind of hypocritical of me as a channel that deals with alternative platforms to be working solely on just Discord. So that's why I'm on Gilded. I'll probably do a Discord there too. I don't know. I don't want to do too much because I already have YouTube here. I have my own cast server that I set up last week. I'm still learning a little bit more on that and how to do all the setups, and it's interesting. It's an eye-opening learning experience. It's very easy to get installed and ready to go, but it's just where you're actively having to admin your own streaming server and all the pitfalls that come along with that. Like I mentioned at the beginning, where I was pegging the CPU at 90% when I was doing a Fallout or one of my gaming streams, or two of my gaming streams, and I said, okay, let's go ahead and bump it up to the more virtual CPUs, and it's still doing the same thing. Yeah, I'm the same thing. I enjoy Gilded more as well. I find it's a lot better. There's some implementations. I like how Discord has their forum. You can set up as like a gallery view, which is great because it's a little bit different. Oh yeah, I got everything all planned, ready to go. Because actually I have this live stream we're organizing for the content creator. I'm going to be taking that out. And it should be ready on Saturday. What else do I have in the pipeline here? Let me see my schedule. I got any game I'm going to be playing Saturday on the Two-Tone Waffle channel. It's gonna be a short game. I think the game it's more of a uh interactive novella type deal. So it's like a 30 to 40 minute game. So that's okay. I have a couple Gilded videos I have planned, and of course the Oncast one. I got a Trovo Ace. Taking a look at the Trovo Ace program. That very complicated, overly complicated system that they have over on Trovo. And I've noticed my Trovo shorts I have been posting up for the past week and a half have been blowing up. I want to see the correlation because I have a short dealing or on Gilded coming out tomorrow. See if I can get the same numbers. I'm hoping, but with short form, it's weird. I don't really do much for like TikTok and Instagram Reels because I don't get the numbers as I do here on YouTube. I've got more views here on YouTube than I did on the TikTok for these shorts. I'm like, why even bother? I mean, I'll still post them, but it's just like, meh. YouTube is where it's at. And also I got a plan if I want to, because I'm gonna be in the middle in a week or two of selling this desk and making my own. It's this nice little project I want to do. So I'm thinking I'm moving my setup to here where I'll be facing the window and stuff like that. So I'm going to be spending several hours breaking everything down, moving it around, and seeing how it works. I think it's going to work fine. Yeah. Because I'm going to be doing back there is I'm going to be building a set of shelf or a cabinet for storage and some other stuff. That's where I can put all this stuff. Behold my stuff. So finding a home for all that crap. Yeah, I love doing these type of videos where just, chit-chatting at the end and beginning, doing a video. I think that's how I like to do my workflows, is just to do two things at once. I get the video taken care of, recorded, where I can chop it out and edit through Descript and do all the subtitles and the transcripts and post it up. But yeah, love doing these kind of things. And I don't burn myself out too, because I do this once a week. I do the Cliche Crow podcast every 2 weeks. So every other week. And do my gaming once or twice a week. So I kind of like spread things out. I'm spending more time creating actual content, not live streaming. Especially on Twitch, because Twitch, you're just really truthfully, you're kind of wasting your time if all you're doing is spending 6 to 10 hours of live streaming every day or every other day over on Twitch. I mean, if you got the numbers in the community, great, awesome, but you're not really making any content that you can post out anywhere else. Or if you are, you're spending doubled the workload and stressing yourself out. Unless you're pretty wealthy and you can hire a team to do that and some editors. I do everything myself. One man show. See, I think that is going to be it for tonight. So yeah, I'm going to have next week, we're going to be talking about the Trovo Ace program, taking a look at that and just exploring. It's overcomplicated and expensive. It's like a couple $100 for the high tier. Whew. So we're going to take a look at Trovo Ace next week. I have the Indie Game Collective Showcase Saturday. And I'll get this all on the event so everyone can be able to see it. Also, I've pretty much for the past couple months I've been solely on Mastodon. So if you also want to find me there, I have the link down below in the description. There's my Mastodon link if you want to follow me there. I also have the link to the Indie Creator Hub. It's the feed.indiecreatorhub.com is the Mastodon instance. It's just me. I don't want to open it up to anybody else. I don't want to have that responsibility at the moment. In the future, I might open it, but not right now. But until then, yeah, that's going to be the end of show. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you liked it, go ahead, share it amongst your peers and friends and family, your neighbors, your dog, your cats, your birds, everywhere. Co-workers. Oh, no worries. Hey, you got to take care of you first. Don't worry about streaming. Streaming can wait. You just got to be right. You just got to be in the right mindset to do streaming. So take as much time as you need, Satan Clinton. You are the most important person within your own bubble, not what your potential viewers know. But other than that, I want to say thank you for coming out, and I'll see you guys next week. Have a good night.